Hello and welcome to today's MSI recap. Just one series to discuss. Starting tomorrow after we have the final, play-ins matchup, we'll start putting the power rankings on this side of the board just to fill it out. Depending on who wins, T1 or TL, we'll do that. So TL KC. I thought KC would have won this series on paper. I believe KC is the better team, but they simply did not show up today. Drafts were very poor, and frankly, the team just didn't play all that well either. There were moments where they showed some potential. They led for about, I had 39% of the minutes played, so it was a 60-40 series in terms of gold control, but KC were never able to take advantage of their leads in a substantial fashion. So, especially because you see here, like, really, TL did not open up the games. TL does not open up big leads in the early game. That's not Team Liquid, really. You see in the first 15 minutes, actually, KC had a slight gold lead of a couple hundred gold. Is that something significant? Obviously not. I said slight, but it's a lead nonetheless. TL took 10 of 16 Drakes, all 3 Barons, and that was a big reason why they won as well. Their Barons were extremely efficient. They averaged 5,061 gold to power play. That's how you win, right? You take advantage of your opportunities. TL are a team that scale and punish, right? So against a team that doesn't, if all things are equal, but you have Liquid and then you have the other team, and all things are equal, and the other team starts inching their face off, making mistakes, then Team Liquid are going to punch them and win. That's experience. It's the way that team is built. That's slow and steady wins the race. If you fuck up, they're going to punish you, and that's what happened. That's why I'm not super happy with the way Liquid play, because when you're against a team that is not going to make mistakes, you tend to lose. Now, in terms of this one, obviously dominated. Jose Deodo played a great series. Had a solo kill going 22, 4, and 22. Averaged almost 8 kills a game, which is very great for a jungler. 69 KP led the team. Quid, 31 damage share. Kalist had 3 solo 2v2 kills in this series. 9, 7, and 11. 29 damage share. Yike, solo kill, 76 KP. We see Morgan with a solo kill as well. Top lane and jungle slightly to Liquid. 462 gold lead on average for Quid and an 800 gold lead for Kalist and Busio. But they couldn't turn it into enough to win. A lot of people on Twitter having their fun. Today, NA were greater than EU. That's undoubtedly the truth. That's what occurred. Do I write a lot off on one series on one day? No, we have a lot of people coming out of the woodworks now saying that they thought this was going to happen, but they were nowhere to be found prior to. If you'd like to participate in the predictions, join the Discord. We'd love to keep track of everybody's predictions and success rates, right? For competition's sake. I think I finished 3rd in winter or spring in the end in the Discord. I think I did have the highest percentage, though. It's 72%, which is the goal, 70%. But yeah, join the Discord for the predictions. Predicting afterwards is just, I don't know, it's a little cringe in my opinion to say, one way or another with nothing to actually prove that you did it. As far as the KC fans afterwards, bitching about how people are talking about the team and Kalist, Kalist put this target on himself when he said he's a top 10 ADC in the world. That's how it is. That's how it is. Once you do that, you put a target on your back. And if you don't perform like a top 10 ADC in the world, people are going to criticize you, and they have the right to do it. Doesn't matter how old he is. Doesn't matter how old he is. He said it. So there's that. I think it's kind of weird we're seeing some fans try and run damage control, if you will, in general, because I feel like a lot of people right now are saying Liquid are automatically going to lose to T1, and I do think it is favored for T1. Of course, it's not, surprising, but a lot of KC fans, their cope is, oh, well, you're going to lose tomorrow anyways, and I see that a lot from loser fans and even traditional sports where, well, you don't have the best team anyways, so you're going to join us in Cancun. But I feel like in the reverse, you'd be talking shit too. So it is what it is. A lot of shit talking because this is a rivalry as NA beat EU today. We'll see how it affects my power rankings because LCP got tanked, but LEC might now a little bit because G2 really helped things for at first stand for the LEC as far as my power rankings were concerned, and KC finishing below LCS is going to affect it as well. So, see what happens. KC just fucked up. They really swung and missed today. Some people are blaming Reaper, but I'm pretty sure Zeph is the one who does the drafts I saw online. So if that's the case, people need to figure out where they're going to place their blame as far as drafts are concerned, especially the fans. Do I think a roster move needs to take place? No, I hate roster moves at this point in the season. I think it's a fool's errand. Very seldom I think you see teams actually succeed making a roster move at this point. I'm sure if we took the percentages, it would be not great. So, that is what it is. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, become a YouTube supporter, and hope to see you again tomorrow.